Hey, yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a subscriber-submitted replay here from Kilphie. He's driving his Tier 8 German light tank in a pure Tier 8 battle on mines. And he is from Clan IOC. You can see that he has spawned on an encounter mode, and he is up in the north spawn, and he is headed for the hill. This replay illustrates a couple things pretty nicely. The first one is get the hill. Although a little bit, to a small extent, that's a little bit in doubt. Just so you know, on encounter, the north spawn has a huge advantage getting on the hill. So if you have a fast tank, get right up the hill. The other team cannot stop you. They might shoot you in the side. And unfortunately, Kilphie actually decides to kind of put his side armor right there and not go straight up the hill. Had he gone straight up the hill, he probably would have outdueled the CDC very easily. As it was, he gets him, but he ends up taking another shot in the side, and he kind of blocks his Panther coming up there as well. So that did not go perfectly. I would say next time, Kilphie, just go right up that hill. You could have beaten that CDC, plus you had a little help. What it also illustrates, though, is, and I think everybody knows that the hill's important, is a good example of how to fight on the hill. How to fight on the hill. Now, there's no arty, so a little bit of what he's doing you have to be careful with if there's arty, because where he's sitting right now is hittable by arty. So keep that in mind. However, in this game, there isn't any arty. So what you're going to see him do is harass the living crap out of the heavies. And the way you do that is when they're not looking, you pop out and shoot. Depending on what the heavies are doing and who they're fighting in front of them, they may or may not pay a whole lot of attention to early on, but I guarantee it, after you pop them a few times, they're going to be very interested in making you stop. And now the KV4 is interested in making Kilphie stop. He actually ends up getting away from that shot, and he has put about 3 or 4 shots into the side of heavies. And you can see now the heavies are worried about him, but there's a lot of heavies, and there's always some other guy that's willing to come up and take a hit from you. So he comes up and boom. Oh, but he took 2 hits there. So looks like, or not 2 hits, but 1 hit from the IS-6. So what you're looking to do is, as the next guy who's not paying attention to you moves forward, just poke out just enough to hit him. You can see that the Oh-Ho has obliged and moved up, and now Oh-Ho's not paying attention. Oh, that shot did not go through. And what's going through the heavy's mind is they're feeling like, you know, I'm going to move up while the other guy gets a hit. And of course the IS-4 mistimes it, and he takes a hit in there. No, he's not looking. Oh my goodness, now he's looking. And you can see that Kilphie is just popping in and out. And when you take your camera work and you're doing the right thing, you do what he did. You zoom out and you're looking for them to fire so that you can then pop out just enough to hit the lead guy. Don't worry about hitting a specific guy. Just take whatever you can get, the guy who's poking the front of his tank out the furthest. And that is so you can minimize your exposure. You can see that neither one of them is really paying attention, puts another shot into the KV4 and lights him on fire right there. So he's dropped 2,851. He has taken a few hits he probably shouldn't have taken. And this was way out. I don't know what was going on there, but he definitely didn't want to go that far. He's very lucky nobody was on a reload and could take him down. So that was a bit of a mistake going out too far right there. You can see the Bulldog is staring. Now that is the position that can be very problematic, where the Bulldog is, and he just disappeared because he's not spotted. But the Bulldog is sitting here, and as soon as the heavies pull back as far as they've pulled back, now you've really got to expose yourself to guys hiding behind this rock. So you've got to be very careful at that point on poking. And it looks like Kilphie is, as I recall, he's going to do something different here, and I think this is the right decision here. He's taken down quite a few hit points on these guys, and he's going to change what he's doing. This does 2 things. Number one, it repositions him to look for shots somewhere else, because if he pokes out, the Bulldog or one of those heavies is likely to hit him if he pokes out that far. Number 2, and more importantly, I think, is it makes the heavies kind of forget about him, and they see him move off, and now they might get aggressive again, and he can come back to the heavies. So you're doing 2 things with that. So let's see what he finds out when he comes up here. Oh, look, somebody else spotted, but it looks like the Udes is running. Nice shot. I think I would have zoomed in a little bit more. He backs up just in case there's someone else there. I would have gone forward again right here, Kilphie. Unless you were thinking somebody else might be on cap, because you probably had a shot much earlier than what you're going to get. Now this is crazy right here. He shoots him. The guy stops, spins. Now I don't know if he's in siege mode yet right there. If he wasn't, holy cow, what a lucky shot. He may have stopped, hit siege mode, and spun. I don't think that was long enough. But in any event, Kilphie takes another hit, and you can see him shift back over here thinking, you know what, I'm just going to go back over here. I popped that Oods a couple times, and it looks like they're going to cap out. And that's unfortunate because his team was winning handily. There was a lot of hit points left on the board. He dropped 3,566. So two things here. Number one, the importance of the hill, which more or less everybody knows and goes without saying. At least you would hope it would. But second, and more importantly, I think, is how to work the hill specifically in a light and be annoying, shooting the heavies in the side and timing it such that most of the time you poke out, you take no damage. Other than that one that went really far out, did a pretty good job in there. When he came out for the AT-15, it looked like one of them was waiting, the IS-6. In any event, hit him once right there, but pretty good job. But you're going to drop 3,566 in a light. You're doing some good work. Nicely done, Kilphie. I hope you guys like what you saw. Hopefully you learned something. If you like what you saw and learned something, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, we will see you.